Fear Vault. The Mountain That Ate 9 People. Dyatlov Pass narration script. They found the tent first, not torn open, not unzipped, cut from the inside in long, panicked strokes, like someone was trying to escape the air itself. 9 sets of footprints led away from it, into the snow, into minus 30 degrees. Some of them weren't wearing shoes. In late January, a group of 9 experienced hikers set out to cross a remote mountain pass. They weren't amateurs. They'd done this before. Mountains, snow, as isolation. This was their comfort zone. I'll call them by role, not name, because by the end of this story, names won't matter. What matters is what happened to them. The leader. 23 years old. Meticulous. Kept a shared journal the group all wrote in, right up until the final days. The newcomer. Joined the trip late. Almost didn't go. Would end up being one of the last bodies found. Months later. The 7 others. Friends? Climbers. People who trusted the mountain and trusted each other. On day 8, they made camp on the slope of a mountain whose name, in the local Mansi language, translates to something like Dead Mountain. They didn't know that yet. That night, something happened. And whatever it was, it ended with 9 people who knew how to survive the cold, running directly into it. Search parties found the campsite weeks later. The tent was collapsed, half buried, cut open from inside. Footprints, barefoot, sock-footed, one-shoed, led downhill toward a tree line over a kilometer away. The first 2 bodies were found near a large cedar tree, both in nothing but underwear, both barefoot in the snow. The tree had branches broken up to 5 meters high, as if someone had climbed it, desperately, repeatedly, to see something, or to escape something. Near them, the remains of a small fire, just one, as if they'd stopped trying to survive and started trying only to see. 3 more were found between the tree and the tent, in postures that suggested they died trying to crawl back. Back to shelter they never reached. The last 4 weren't found until spring, buried under meters of snow in a ravine. And when investigators finally reached them, the case stopped making sense entirely. 2 of the 4 had injuries consistent with a high-speed car crash, crushed ribs, a fractured skull, catastrophic internal trauma, but no external wounds, no bruising, no sign anything had hit them from outside their bodies. One woman was missing her tongue, her eyes, her lips. Some of the clothing recovered from the group tested positive for radiation far above background levels. The Soviet investigation, when it finally closed the file, gave a cause of death that has never been improved on. A compelling, unknown force. That's it. That's the official record. Trained investigators, standing over 9 bodies, looked at the evidence and could not bring themselves to write anything more specific than, something made them do this. We don't know what. The questions that don't close. 60-plus years later, people are still trying to explain that night. Some say infrasound, a wind pattern moving across the mountain's shape that can trigger panic and nausea in the human body without ever being heard. Some say a slab avalanche, slow and quiet, convincing 9 experienced hikers their tent was about to bury them alive. Some say weapons testing. Some say the military was nearby and never admitted it. And some people, the ones who stay up reading the case files at 2 a.m., will tell you none of those theories explain the tongue, or the tree, or why the fire only burned for a few minutes before the survivors stopped trying to make it bigger. Whatever was on that mountain that night, it didn't chase them. It didn't have to. It just had to make the tent feel like the most dangerous place on Earth. And it worked. 9 people. 1 tent. A cut they made themselves. If you're ever out in the dark and you feel that pull, that instinct to run from shelter into the open, remember Dead Mountain. Sometimes the monster isn't outside the tent. Sometimes it's just a feeling. And feelings can still kill you. Fear is waiting.